Hey, it's Todd Burrier from toddburrier.com, and today I want to talk a little bit about servant leadership and how to identify if the person you are working with is thinking like a servant or if they're thinking self-serving. Okay, so first, this is just going to be a quick little lesson. Most people come out of the traditional power type of authority structure, right? This is the classic way that corporations are structured, that the government is structured, that school is structured, that, pretty much the military, everything is structured like this, right? So this is typically based on people being focused on making sure that they please the person above them. So it has the entire organization focused on serving up. So the person at the top, right, and effectively is being served by the organization, right? That's the structure of it. It's very limiting, right? It doesn't look this way. And this is where the world is, right? The world is out here, but the organization is focused in the wrong way, right? So you don't have this, right? You don't have that in a network. You have something that looks more like this in a network, because it's a volunteer organization. And so you have to look at it from a serving up perspective. As the organization grows, right, you are serving it. Okay, so that's an important mindset because you don't have authority. People have to follow you. If someone is trying to make you follow them, if they're using control or some sort of fear or some sort of shaming or some sort of punishment, leave. Go find something else. Do not allow someone to abuse you in that way, because what they're doing is about them. It's not about you. And you want to be working with leadership that's focused on you. Okay? So just being real. So when you're looking at a great way to find out what is the mindset, and I'm going to give you this for yourself so that you are perceived in the right way, is how they handle feedback. You see, a self-serving leader responds negatively to feedback. They don't like feedback, right? They think that if you give them feedback that's anything other than glowing, right? Anything other than glowing, then they fear that they're losing position with you because they're focused on position and status. So they feel like they're losing position. And so they're going to be very focused on protecting that position, because to them, leadership is power. Right, it's the opposite. True leadership is empowering, right? And that's the whole opposite take. So they're going to think that it means that you don't want their leadership anymore, and they are going to be pushing back. They're not going to take it well. They might even criticize you for bringing it to them. Where, the best leaders, right? The best leaders will say to you, "Can you help me out here? Let me know. How was that, right? How was that presentation? Well, what did I do? I would want you to tell me, hey, what could I improve? How can I serve you better?" You see, that's what a servant does. A servant welcomes it. They're like, give me it. Give me all the feedback, not just the good stuff, right? Don't just give me the good stuff so you hope I like you. Give me the stuff I need to hear. Don't tell me what I want to hear. Tell me what I need to hear. Now, I'm going to assess it. Right? If you don't have any understanding on how to do a certain thing and you give me feedback on it, and I know that you don't, I'm going to accept your feedback and consider it, but I'm also going to weigh it over the fact that, okay, you're inexperienced in that, and so you're thinking about how you think it should be done as opposed to what is effective. So I may not weigh that feedback as strongly as I would weigh someone else's who was more experienced in that, but servant leaders want to serve you better, right? And so they want to look at what you're saying and how it makes them better so that they can serve you. And so I want you to consider these things with two hats. You always should take learning with two hats when you're learning anything relative to building your business. One is how you can apply it, how it relates to you, and two, how you can teach it or how it relates to others in the field. And so people that you are following, you want to make sure that these are servant-based people, because if they're not focused on serving you and impacting your life and helping you be better, then that means that they're focused on you helping them, right? Which is not where you want to be. And on the flip side, you want to make sure that your actions are serving your team, right? That is, I'm guilty of being an overgiver in my life, but I'd much rather err on that side. I'd rather overserve than not serve enough. So there's a little tip for you on how to identify a servant leader, how they handle feedback. Now you'll probably be like, all right, let's go test that out. I offer that up to you. Not a bad thing to do. Test it out a little bit. All right, so I hope that was of value to you today. And, if there's people that you could benefit from my training, please share it. I'm trying to help as many people as I can. I want to help 1 million people in the next 3 years. That's what I want to do. And I can't do it without you, bottom line. And so helping, you help me to help you, and that might help you more. That's the beauty of it. If you ever struggle with what to say and you haven't got my 27 phrases at work, make sure that you go sign up and get your free download, because that will really help you, and share it with your teams. All right, hey, thanks for stopping by. See you again.